After a few years of subpar campaigns, Needham is back to being a football town following a historic season in 2023. Their journey ended last year just 3 points shy of a trip to Gillette, which has turned into the motivating factor for this year's squad. A team filled with returners on both sides of the ball are looking forward to no longer being a team that sneaks up on you. We spoke with the head coach and members of the Leadership Council at the annual Media Day, so check out part 1 of our 2024 football season preview. Last season, Needham football finished with a 10-2 record, including a Final Four berth, capping off their best campaign in recent history. Despite losing some key pieces, there is a large core coming back that believes their experience will play a huge role.
We really learned a lot about who we have character-wise. I think we learned a lot about what it means to be a Needham Rocket. We always talk about those things, but I think last year was an opportunity for us to put into action things that we've been working on for 2-3 years. And so one of the things that we learned is how to practice consistently, how to play consistently, how to coach consistently.
Towards the end of the year, we really found ourselves offensively with a lot of those juniors that we had last year that are now seniors. So I think with a lot of returners, it'll be good for us to just kind of hit the ground running, just pick up right where we left off, especially offensively. And then defensively, we played solid all year, so just kind of continuing that, just keep being the team we are on defense, just flying around.
We have a lot of returners, so I think just everyone getting their feet wet who didn't play the year before last year is going to be a huge help, and I think we'll really know how to make a deep playoff run.
No one's going to replace, a Tate Hoffmeister, Jake Rice. We have so many great guys that left, and we're not going to try to do that. We're who we are this year, and we have so many great returning starters. This class of 25, I think, had one loss when they were together as freshmen. We've known about their talent for several years now, but more importantly, they have phenomenal character.
I mean, we're not worried, just next guy up here. A lot of experience coming back. A lot of seniors, a lot of 3-year starters, a lot of 2-year starters. Our quarterback, Griffin Carr, had a great offseason, and we're just ready. We're excited and we're ready to go.
We had 9 kids from the class of 2025, which is my grade, starting as sophomores. So we have a lot of experienced guys coming back, both sides of the ball. Obviously, we have our quarterback coming back. We have a lot of offensive linemen, and then most of our defense coming back.
Everyone's been working hard in the offseason, and we just have a lot of talent. I mean, younger guys coming up replacing some important roles from last year, but I mean, other than that, the guys who played last year are even better than they were, so we're very excited.
One thing that's different from years prior is that the QB1 won't be starting his first game this September. Griffin Carr was thrown into the fire last year during Walpole after an injury and stepped up to lead the team the rest of the way. Having a familiar face in that role is something the team is definitely excited for.
Griffin looks great. He's very accurate. His arm strength's better than it was last year. He's got some good experience. He got thrown in the middle of a game. It's a tough spot to be put into, but he showed out. He did great for us. And we don't really have a quarterback coming back 2 years in a row, and that's something new that we're having. We're really excited for it, and it should be fun.
I mean, everyone trusts him. We're all confident in what he's got. He proved it last year too. Even when he stepped in, I think it was the Milton game was the first game that he officially started. Just stepping in right then, playing good. So I feel kind of having that confidence, that trust in that quarterback coming back, that's big for our team.
We really have had a tough time where it's been so competitive, right, at the quarterback position where, that senior leaves and now we've got to get that junior ready or that sophomore ready. To have the consistency coming back, the experience coming back, playing in big games, that's monumentally important. And so we see that both in Aiden, who's more of the runner, and in Griff, who's more of the slinger. And so between the two of them, I think we're well positioned for this year.
Last year, going into a game against Walpole, which is a tough opponent, mid-game, that's going to be tough no matter what. And then the next week, play Milton at their field. So, I give a lot of respect to him for just being able to control that and being able to do that.
Needham football has been sliding under the radar the past few years, but after exploding last season, it's safe to say they won't be considered an underdog in 2024.
This year we're definitely not sneaking up on anybody, so that's a big difference from last year. It was kind of like a secret because coming off a 5 and 6 year, you don't know what you really got. So I think we like that target on our back. We like that we're going to be able to get everyone's best every week. And I think that's going to help us during practice, help prepare our hardest for all these teams who, we beat most of them last year, so except for Milton. So them just kind of gunning for us. I think we like that kind of pressure.
Teams will definitely be prepared for us, but we want that. We want to play teams at their best so we can bring our best. You know, we're excited for it. We're a great team too, and it's going to be really good competition this year.
As a 5'7" slow guy, I always was an underdog. You know what I mean? I always kind of had that mentality. It's really nice for me at least to be a part of this group where we are the front runners in our minds, right? We are the team that we want people circling on the calendar. We want people to know that this is where the show is. And at the same time, again, can we handle those expectations? That's what we talk about every day.
This has been the goal all along. We want to be known as the top team. We want the target on our back. We don't want to surprise people anymore. So we're just ready to go after everyone.